Alright, let's get some music on in the back end. God damn it. So that pin cord is being, well, pin cord. Yay. Sometimes working well, sometimes not. Alright. Okay. There we go. Alright. What is it with YouTube and being annoying? Bruh. There we go. Should be good now. Hopefully. Although this is... Anyway, let's have a look. I'm impressed. People on the Nexus and... Well, mod authors on the Nexus are not actually trying to get me banned actively tonight. I say that it's more. That's more of a joke. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. That one I'm. Have to think about it. Alright, so... trying to decide whether I'd... Well, I decided to swap over to an older version. Well, this is... not the latest, but the last one before that. The, not quite the latest version. Hey, Sim. Welcome. So this is, one of the newer versions of Muriel. One of my old characters. Because I made that character on Saturday and I thought, this will be interesting, it might work. I was happy with it apart from like one fact, and one fact only. I shouldn't have called the character Aurelia, because Aurelia, whenever I designed that character in my head, it was not a vampire. And I'm now like, shit, now I want to do a paladin character with that name just so that I've got it set up and I don't need to muck around with it. But hey, I digress. Oh boy, we got a Nord. Hey look, it's an idiot. Nope. Oh no you don't. Enough of your stupid speary bullshit. Go away. Oh, that annoying sound problem. I don't know about you guys, but whenever you've used like ice spells and then put your weapon, done the press the R key and put your weapons away and all that lot, you still get an odd crackly ice sound effect. So the only way that I've found of fixing that is by swapping to a different spell or something, because then that disables it. It's really weird. Weird. I think I have an idea of what I want to do though. I think it might work. Alright. I come off this character because
yeah, I've had that.
Yeah, it's irritating. Alright, quit. Desktop. I might convert that other character that I was playing with on Saturday to this character, who's Lilia. Really cute little vampire character that I made, just because I was bored. I felt like it. Oh god, what am I missing? That one. These three. Normally, if I'm playing Skyrim, Fallout, whatever, and well, any Bethesda game normally, this is it excluding Starfield, I would not recommend changing a character's name like part of the way through. Which is probably what I'm planning on doing with this one. But here's the thing. What I'd need to do is I would need to probably go back to about here. Because vampirism is yet another complication, and then you have to deal with all the extra bullshit of sorting yourself out with vampirism again, sorting yourself out with paraglider and all that crap. Trust me, it's a waste of time.
Yeah, cause it leads to corruption.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can do. It looks like, at least from what I can tell, with Starfield, either Enhance is not supposed to have the rename feature, or they've fixed that problem. I think it might be the latter, but it also could be the former. So I have no 100% confirmation. It's a weird, weird little problem that just subsists, unfortunately. Now, luckily, as I haven't done much on this character with Inigo or anything like that, I might just restart her, just because it'll just work for me. Just hope that I don't pick a name that I've used before. That would be funny. I've done that in the past. I've actually made new characters, I've played them for several hours, and then I've just noticed when I'm like fucking around with saves or something like that, hey look, I made this character with the same name as the other character, and I'm just like, why? How could I forget that? Although if you're like me, you're starting new characters regularly. It's kind of a bad habit. You know what? I'm going to try something. I'm going to delete from this save down to here. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to delete the entire lot. Just to be safe. Because game file corruption is something that you really want to avoid. Holy hell, do you want to avoid it? Now, I've had long-term characters that I've started from characters like this one. The, this little character that, you know, the one that's on screen. It's hard to do that. If I wanted it to match up, I'd have to mirror my camera, and I can't be asked to do that. Plus, mirroring cameras kind of looks weird, so. But yeah, with this kind of character, what you want to remember is it's a level 1 character. The character's done nothing. They're still in the starter room. So the chances of that corruption happening are so mind-bendingly low that you don't need to worry about it. I mean, I haven't even selected a start for this character yet. She's just as is. So what I'm planning with this new character is simple. I want to go through the game as basically a Nightblade because I don't really have any other ideas that I want to play at the moment. I want to play something sneaky and fun. I've played a ton of mages in Baldur's Gate and that kind of stuff, and I'm starting to crave the sneaky stuff again. So, what I might do is this. If I do that, get rid of the dirt. Nope. Where is it? It's not a body, is it? Oh, complexion. There we go. Put some eyes in those sockets, because otherwise they look weird. Oh, no, we went on 16. So that's the one that works the best. No other reason, just simply it's the one that works the best. So, if you're trying to make a character look cutesy and more anime, I guess is the best way to describe it. One of the things that you can do, that I've done, is when you go to eyes, using race menu in this case, you change the eye size up. Because if I go back to like default eye size for this character, that's default eye size. It's puny. So I have found that if I go up to 2.3, that's more or less a good size for my personal preference. And I tend to decrease the width a bit. I tend to like it around 0.3. But if you want the almost anime style, what you want to do is search for eyeball size. Because that's what it looks like by default. But I wanted to go for about 0.9. Because it's a fair bit bigger, but it's not ridiculous. And I tend to find that that works best Another small thing when it comes to characters, especially if you're using dense eyelashes and you're using normal eyebrows. One thing you want to do is you want to take the eyebrow height and put it as low as possible, because for some reason the eyelashes and the eyebrows move together. I have no idea why, but they do. So what you want to do is you want to set this to either 0.9 or -1, like -0.9 or -1. And then use this height instead. Like, correct it that way, because it actually doesn't affect the eyelashes. So for an example of this character, I'm going to go up and put her about 1. Yeah, -1. Mouth size, I tend to shrink the mouth width a bit because I think that really wide mouths kind of look unnatural, and honestly, in my personal opinion, a bit ugly. Personal opinion, by the way. But you don't want them to be like too small, because otherwise it literally looks like a tiny weeny little gap. And it looks so weird. And I have heard people say in the past that they haven't had this 3BA morphs thing. Now, I can't remember whether it's Race Menu itself or 3BA that comes up with this, because I'm pretty sure I had the same thing but for just normal CBBE in the past. But this is really good for, like, say you don't want to tweak the body slides outside the game. You just want to go for a default body slide, stick with that. If you want to use the in-game stuff, you need to remember to build morphs. There's a little checkbox next to batch build in the bottom left. You want to tick that. So if you want to change the character's bodily appearance in-game, I highly suggest using this. I don't know why it's a slider and not a button. I guess you can't get a button on these panels. But for an example, I've got my default ghost one. I've got a fantasy one, which is muscles and large tits. I've got the supermodel one, which is just the large tits and I believe backside as well. I can't remember. It's been a while since I looked at these. I mean, I've been playing Baldur's Gate for like the last probably 3 weeks to a month. I can't remember exactly. I can't remember. And then I've got a muscles one. Well, I've got a muscles one, and then I've got the more muscles one, which is just even more. And honestly, you just decide what you prefer. And then, of course, I do have a quite large body version for fun and dumb screenshots, because it's me. So what I'm going to go for is I'm probably just going to go for the supermodel, because I'm not planning on, like... I want to make this character sneaky. That's my goal. Well, going back to the eyes, I'm actually going to change the eye colour to something that I like. So, whenever it comes to making characters in Skyrim especially, I tend to go for blue eyes on my characters, just because I like it. It tends to look the best to me. Yeah, everything I'm going to say in this is my opinion, but it does get some really good results, and I've seen people really like these characters, so I have something to go on. At least I hope so.
For my characters, the tits are usually really small. That's because I tend to roleplay petty builds.
Fair enough. Yeah, let's go for those for the time being. Those eyes. Oh boy, hairstyles. My bane. I shit you not. I have spent more time in games tweaking my character's hairstyle than my character's face in the past. And what hairstyle mods you go for really depends on what you want. Do you want super high resolution stuff? Do you want super high resolution physics? Or do you just want physics? So the quality doesn't have to be
Plus
brilliant.
NYT physics probably couldn't take the large ones, lol.
That's true. Yeah. I personally tend to like Dint's hairstyles. Because especially since Faster SMP came out, I find them much easier to run than in the past. In the past, they were a pain to run. Plus, Dint did a hell of a lot of optimizations, and I want to say 4 or 5 patches ago, a long time ago. I honestly am probably going to go for a hairstyle that I have set up already, so I don't overly care about the one that I select in here. I'll show you what I mean by that in a few minutes. And then makeup. I find that I've set up several characters using this character as a template. So the makeup that I tend to give my characters is all
a Paki and the other main ones.
Fair enough. Yeah, Dint's is my personal favourite. I always say that. I'm gonna try something. I had this idea on a character that I designed a while ago, where instead of me making the cat eyeliner like white like I've done in the past, I've made it a different color and still kept the black background, and it actually looks kind of cool. This one is, well, no, I'll just leave it as is. Okay, which one is this? That is the full one. Okay, fine. I tell you what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to save it. Close my console. And the reason I tend to go on the lower end for the makeup is because this isn't default game lighting. This is. This is so that you can see as much of the character as you want, so that you can design the character. But if you max out all the makeup and then turn this off, it looks horrible. It really does. Stands out like a sore thumb, and personally, I'm not a big fan of it. No. I tell you what, with these ones I might actually drop them back down a bit. With this one I just do that. Oh wait a minute, wrong one. With this one I tend to max it out because it gives a good effect. The freckles I will probably end up doing a bit darker because they actually show up better. Because that's what it looks like at maxed out. So I don't like that personally, so I just do it so that it's quite subtle. Almost to the point where you can barely see it. But I'm not using it for the freckles, I'm using it to give a bit more texture to the character's face. And then this is an Empyrean war paint. I'm probably going to stay away from that one for the time being. Is this going to be a new Lucy rebuild? I don't know. Maybe. This is what happens whenever I'm looking at building a new character. I constantly get to the point where I'm more or less happy with the character, and then I'm just like, oh shit, what am I going to call them? I kid you not, it happens far too often. I just get to that point where I'm like, fuck, what am I going to call her? And then my brain just goes, no. Had enough, can't be asked. I genuinely am thinking this might be a Lucy rebuild. Possibly. I'm not sure though. Although if I was going to do a Lucy rebuild, it would look like her. And the only thing that looks similar is because she's blonde with purple eyes. Well, almost purple eyes. Tell you what, I'm going to do something that you guys may not be able to do, but I'm... Well, that's entirely gone. Fuck's sake. All that work. I didn't save it. Shit. Oh, I made up. What was it? This was months ago, mind. Fine. Let's just do relevant. Because I don't give a shit how long ago it was. Alright. I came up with this concept ages ago that I thought would work kinda well. Bearing in mind, this is a long time ago, so I'm going to be looking through a bunch of screenshots. My fucking life. Ah, here we go. I did this idea. Let me just get a good picture of her. Of a younger vampire. And this is the idea behind her. I thought she looked kind of cute. So I might go for that. Did I make any saves of her? I did. But that does not look like her. Okay, fine. I might have to do some tweaking. Okay, let's head to 208. I think I have an idea. I can salvage this! Yay! This is rare, but very nice to know. She looks almost the same. Oh, she looks good already, so I'm thinking what I might try. I highly suggest Mikan Eyes. So I've got a patched version of Mikan Eyes, which works with Dint's 3D eyelashes, which look amazing. So that's what I'm going to be using for this character. Now, whether I'm going to call her Nimue or Lilia, I have no idea. I might go Nimue, honestly. Oh no, the hairstyle doesn't work for some stupid reason. Great, I need to remember which mod that is. Oh, I hate doing this part. It's the Xing one. It's so annoying because that mod worked fine for ages and now it's just decided, nah, screw you, can't be asked. It's annoying when mods do that. I'll just go for the next best thing, which is this one. It's either that or where was the other one? I need to. I want to remember which one it is, but I don't want it to be one of the Xing ones because it. I think that problem has affected that entire mod, so I need to. Possibly reinstall it at some point. Just haven't gotten around to it. That's the thing, when I'm looking at things like work and all that lot, I kind of need to avoid playing games. Oh, where was it? It wasn't one of these. Oh god, I can't remember. Is that one? It's got the same problem. The thing is, the physics is working, but the collision model isn't. For some weird reason. Unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna have to go for that. Now I'm just going to use this to change my character's name. I can't remember what I was going to call her. I know that it's Nimue, but I can't remember what I was going to use for the last name. Let's just use Pembroke for the time. If I ever want to change it, it's not a big deal. Hopefully. Right, what do I want? I want a dagger, I want some arrows, and I'm actually going to give myself a short bow. Because the basic short bow is that one. It's actually now the same power as the longbow, but when I originally had it installed and it was like the main short bow mod that I had, it was actually fully how do I describe this? Oh, no, I don't want that on too. Ah, great. Okay, fine. I need to put something else on to Gazak. I'm gonna do what I was planning on doing for Nimue. I'm gonna give her an outfit, bearing in mind it is literally clothing, so I'm not cheating. Chill. Go to ghost type. Vamp. We had the princess stuff. Here we go. That's the one. So I'm completely redesigned my vampire party outfit. And when I say completely, I am not kidding. This is the new version, which I personally quite like. Now, one of the annoying problems with this mod that I'm using, Ultimate Perspective, it's a great mod, don't get me wrong, I love it. But the issue that I've been having with it ever since I installed it was the vampire thralls, especially in the vampire layers, do not like me at all for some weird reason. They still are completely hostile. They still think you're an outsider. Even though you have spawned in there, you should have all the right settings done. It's just odd, honestly. Wait a minute. I'm just thinking, there's a disguise mod that came out recently. And I thought that I had it installed, or at least downloaded. Oh yeah, Neva Deepwater, which is a really interesting looking follower mod. True faction system, here we go. So for those who don't know, this is a mod called True Faction System. Very interesting little mod by the looks of it. I kind of want to see if I can find a YouTube video on it. Let's do that. Huh, okay, that's weird. Is it in here? Let's have a look.
Hey, everyone.
Alright, Panda, have you got True Faction System? No. Fine. Okay. Looks like I will be one of the first people to actually do a video on this. Holy shit, that's surprising and scary at the same time. So yeah, True Faction System is a dynamic disguise and faction recognition system. This SKSE plugin allows players to blend into various factions depending on the armor they wear. So, for an example, say I'm wearing vampire armor, vampire faction. Necromancer armor, necromancer faction. Which also means, if you're wearing Stormcloak armor in an Imperial camp, they're not gonna like you. There's 2 versions. Oh, there's an update. Okay, cool. By the looks of it, all it requires... Anniversary edition. Are you shitting me? Come on, bro. Recompiled with common level Benji. Does that mean that it... DLL error with 161170... Easiest way to find out whether or not you've got an issue with your version of Skyrim. So in this case, my version is 1.5.97. Any chance this works? Same, up. Okay, it looks like it doesn't work with my game. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to fix my issue with it. But apparently not. Wah wah. I'll tell you what. Really? Okay, this looks like it might need backporting. Right, okay. So if someone can backport this mod, so true faction system, I will be very much in your debt, and I really want to see this mod work. Of course, there's a couple of... I hate people. Hey look, there's a freaking mod out there with literally a character with her tits out. Are you guys trying to get people like me banned? Naughty. Ooh, Jaffas. And a Pepsi. Sweet. Oh yeah, I got a new, well, I say new. Bit of furniture in my room. It's an IKEA, you know, those square coax unit things. I basically got one of those, but it's on its side, and it's where I store all my, like, soft drinks, crisps, that kind of stuff. And the other side is where my bin is. Really useful, actually. Because it just tidies that area up. And I try not to be an untidy person. He says looking at his large amount of cans. Oops. It just tends to happen. I promise. So what I'm going to do is this. There are ways to infect your character with vampirism without having to go through the vampire drain and 3-day wait. So in this case, I'm going to use a mod that I love to use called Tainted Blood. I'm going to use its settings menu. So I press the settings menu, go into fixes and workarounds, gift/cure, and then in this case, we gift vampirism, hit no, because that's the Dawnguard DLC vampirism thing. Oh yeah. Wow, I already have obfuscate? That's interesting. So how am I on... Okay. What I think I'm gonna do... Just quickly set myself up. Yep. I think we're all good. The idea of what I'm gonna do now is this. We're gonna just talk to the messenger, regular and in, and I'm gonna go to the mall side.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
God, it's almost foggy in here. All right. Now, for those of you expecting a BG3 stream today, I do apologise. I will not be doing a BG3 stream today, but I will be doing one either Wednesday or Saturday. I'm not sure yet which yet. Oh, that annoying thing. Sacrosanct. You're clearly not set up, are you? Yeah, disable Blood-Starved Aggro because that's annoying, and Weakness Sunlight. The reason I disable those is because my Skyrim's already hard enough. I don't want it to be even harder. My Skyrim is, well, it can hurt quite a bit. That sign always gets beaten to crap. Ooh, food. Nom.
Sup.
Ah, hello there, Dante. Boots. Holy symbol, hiss boo, don't like it, go away. Don't come at me with your goddamn holy symbol. I think I'm just gonna stick with the short bow for the time being. Beep, 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 beep. Vampire, vampire. Alright, cool.
Guards are friends, not food, unless they attack first during a dragon attack.
Guards are soft, squishy sacks of meat. But yeah, I'll tell you what. For a mashup like this one, parts count-wise, bearing in mind I say parts count-wise, it's very simple. There's 2 parts per bracelet. The shoulder things are, so these parts are 1 piece. That's 5. The top is 1 piece. The skirt is made up like 6 or 7 pieces because it's a dint one. Dear God, it should have been easy to set up. Please note, should have. But Body Slide, when it wants to, likes to laugh at you and just hit the inflict pain button.
Also, Edge UI is finally released fully on Nexus. It's been so long and I'm glad I helped fund its development.
Ah, fair enough, dude. I had a look at it. I tried it out a little bit, but it just didn't work for me. I wasn't a big fan of it. I'm much for Nordic. Because I already get flashbanged by feckin' snow. I don't want to be flashbanged by my bloody UI. Alright. Oh yeah. What was I doing? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What are you doing? Ah! I left it on the bed. Fuck it. Let's go do it.
It's like watching a child grow. It brings a tear to my eye.
Ah! Shit. Run! Yep, yep. Thank God. I'm safe. I need to put that Skyrim GPS, I think it was called, mod back on. That mod was so good. Where basically your little blue waypoint that you put on the map acts as a marker for the game to go, oh, you want to go here? I will automatically run you there. Which is so fucking cool. I love it. Oh, hi. Hmm? Get blood, please.
I just fly to my destination.
Of course you do. Fine, I'll take the dude's bloody... I might as well take some armor. Otherwise, I am genuinely gimping myself. Ah. What a silly spell slinger. Oh my god, a resist fire? Hello, Gibbet. Oh yeah, really cool mod that
That's
came out.
why I love playing a seducer. I can't go back to walking anymore, especially when doing Bruma quests.
Fair. I need to work on that Underdark location mod idea that I've had for ages. That'd be so cool.
Dagon's name are you? Speak, or I'll cut you down where you stand.
Wait, what's going on here?
I was part of the gang in the room. A friend of mine was staying and told about the story. Look, I'm done. Mop the floor with these idiots for all I care. Just get out of my way.
Mop the floor with these idiots, you say? Is that an open invitation? Because if it is, I am more than willing
The
to
first
accept.
quest I did in Bruma was that one dark elf who wants you to get her heirloom back.
Oh, that one. Oh, bloody hell. Don't try and do that mod at low level. It's just painful. You know what? NMDS apply, and I'm going to do it as back for my swords.
Too late.
I've done it several times at low level. It's fun, but it's painful sometimes. It's exceedingly painful when you get, you know, like a fucking, what was he? An alien lich that just decides, you're unwelcome here, die. And I'm just like, okay, fine, bit rude.
Yeah.
Yes, stupid scaly bugger. Apprentice. Ooh, this will be fun. That's a great sword. I avoid.
The amount of walking is crazy, especially when into random mini Torres and trolls.
Yep. Okay. Same strength. Okay. Wow, that's really zoomed out. Okay. Yeah, so that's where the pile of stupid pills ended up.
You would think being a vampire would make undead enemies less aggressive to you, but no.
I don't know, it'd be really useful, wouldn't it? I need to find that animation so I can get rid of it. The one where your character just stands there and just chopping at everything. I don't like it. It's kind of annoying. Oh, come on, hairstyle, don't you fuck with me. Nope, that's frickin' 5. There we go. Hello. Savvy. Yeah, miss. Up.
I like it, it's all about positioning.
Come on, Muppet. There we go. Oh, hello. What else do we got? Stuff. Okay, who shoved an arrow in my arm? That's rude.
That one attack can potentially do a crazy amounts of damage to dragons in a short amount of time, just perfect.
Miss. Hello. Freeze. Ow, 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 ow. Get off. Thank you. Hey, look, they're not only dumb, they die on command. Oh, that's helpful. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I'm trying to fix my hairstyle problem, but no. Game is just like, nah, not allowing that. Oh, that bloody deity problem. Ah. I need to friggin' find a shrine of Moloch Ball or something. Some of this just not gonna be a pain in the ass and say, hey look, you can't regenerate magicka. Sucks to be you. Did I have obfuscatey? I do not. Well, that's unfortunate. Hi, Lucky. Oh, just die, will you? Fuck. Oh yes, I might need my explosive arrows.
Someone came. Cat. Rajir ambushed me. He's trying to take the sword back. I can't.
Ah, there's our stupid firebolt.
I finally figured out how to use Elden Ring weapon arts. It took years cause I couldn't fuse a good video to explain anything. Most of them just show the ability without saying a word.
Yep. Happens all the damn time. Yeah, baby. Hello, dust. Best wraps. Probably shouldn't be putting those in my mouth, but oh well. Yoink. My pearl blade. Aha. Wow, that's impressive. No, the dreaded beacon.
Being able to cast spells with any weapon changes everything. You can now easily set up a proper spell sword without the hassle of swooping spells.
Nice. I've got I saw a mod that seems to be not out just yet, but it's being worked on for throwing daggers, but it's like an MCO moveset. And I looked at that and I thought, oh shit, that is going to be like the best rogue alternative to like a bow. You can be a rogue, but you don't need a bow. Holy shit.
Nice.
I just now need someone to make a hand crossbow mod that actually has its own animations and isn't, say, reskin other stuff. So for those wondering what hand crossbows are, they're just small crossbows that you can have one in your left hand, one in your right hand. Or, in the case of Skyrim, like, say, a sword in your right hand and a hand crossbow in your left hand. I'll tell you what, I like to think of Blue Blood as basically your... how do I describe this? Your vampirism just daring you to bite a Jarl.
I'd how that would work, but I think it's possible.
Well, I saw a, what was it? I think it was like a Star Wars blaster mod or something like that, with its own custom animations. And I thought you could probably reuse those animations for it. You could almost have it like a normal crossbow animation, where you press and hold for your character to aim it, and then let go for the character to shoot. Tell you what, one thing is bugging me about my OBS, so give me 2 secs. Move this to there. I think it looks better to have a clear webcam, not have tons of shit sat in it. The logo's in a good. The logo's good because it's transparent. There's no background to it. Right, I think I'm going to head back to Morthal. Hey look, it died. Okay, let's go and do this brew carving quest, and then... Oh shit, I forgot to get rid of the 3000. Yeah, I'll just quickly do it. I didn't want to start with a bonus of money on this character. Plus you don't really need it if you know what you're doing.
One of my all-time favorite ways to play is a illusion mage. Nothing like a fully modded illusion mage finding creative ways to kill your opponent.
No. Your fellow vampires, I can tell.
Vanilla illusion it meh, but whenever you get a bunch of mod spells the amount of insane ideas just rolls in.
Oh yeah, definitely. Aha! And of course a Thresher Maul. about you guys, but that's one thing I always thought was a little ridiculous in games where, for some unknown reason, the developers decided to give merchants naffle gold. That is one thing that irritated me whenever I was first playing. Actually, it didn't really irritate me in Skyrim. It irritated me a bit in Fallout, but the place that irritated me the most was in Starfield. Because here's the thing, if you're trading in ships, ships are worth hundreds of thousands in that game. And the guy who's buying these ships only had like 72k, and I was just like, I'm sorry, what? How?
Skin as pale as the snow. Scared of sunlight or something? Thank you. Here, this is for you.
It's because they are trying to overbalance.
Mm-hmm. Keyword in that, over. Right, I'm gonna quickly fix a little bug that always crops up just after you become a vampire. And it's as simple as literally quitting out to the main menu and then coming back in. Basically, you can't change your character's appearance. Not a big deal, you just quit out to the main menu, come back in, and it's fine. See? Character's hairstyle's already changed. Oh yeah, that'll be fine.
Vampires are always bugged.
Yeah, you do get a fair few vampirism bugs, unfortunately. That's better.
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not bad. Really, he's not. What's wrong with Yorick? My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the temple of Healing in Whiterun, just so the healers can make sure he's in good health. They say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, down at the Healer Spring? It's a note about Yorick's health. I'd be glad to help. Thank you.
In this case, I am literally fine with doing any quest at the moment because I genuinely need the money. I only have just under 1,000 gold.
Need something?
What have you got for sale?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
So if I was playing like a higher level vampire, I probably wouldn't help her. sell off that. Sell off that. Cool. Lol, weird glitch. I think it's due to that little fireplace. Probably a mesh wasn't adjusted. Because this kind of glitch is usually a collision model problem. Resist fire. Minor illusion. I kind of want to make for myself a weapon that one of my favorite characters in almost any series has used, and that would be Vax's Flame Tongue Dagger from Vox Machina. It's basically just a dagger that catches fire. No biggie. He uses it more as a utility item than anything else. Of course he uses it for doing damage, but he also uses it so that he can see in dark places, for an example. What I might do, actually, is I might see if I can get some screenshots from the cartoon that they did recently of that dagger specifically, and see if I can find a 3D model that matches or is close to it. So I can hopefully like make a mod for it. Just a simple one. Might even upload it onto the Nexus. Because one of my mods makes it so that fire enchants and lightning enchants, I think the ice ones do as well, for some reason, actually give off light. So for an example, you could have a sword that's covered in fire and a shield and no need for a torch. Which I honestly think is kind of cool.
Just got a cool idea, a vampire circus themed build.
Yeah, it might be interesting. Probably much safer to head up there this time. Because, you know, later on in the game you're going to have dragons, and you go up to one of their dragon outposty things, and... oh, hey, shit, there's a dragon. Fuck. It would be interesting if you could set up dragons so that they were timed.
It's a circus that you won't even leave.
Yeah, because you'll be drained dry on the floor. Right. Right, so I'm gonna do some illusion. Grand Dream Thief. Oh, sweet.
You can even get Cicero make him a vampire and you already have a clown.
Okay, maybe that was a bit too far.
Who do you think will be the strong man and bearded lady?
No idea. Oh shit, I don't have my bow set up.
Wasn't there a orc in the Vimpier side of Dawnguard?
Can't remember. I think there were. No, there weren't actually. I can't remember any. No, I don't think there were actually.
It's been so long since I did Dawned LOL after my 1000th playthrough.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I'm debating whether or not to use them to do something. Technically, it's a little bit of an exploit, but it's also not. And the idea is you can get a really, really nice weapon from Mercer's house. In Riften. And the entire thing around it is it revolves around the idea that you can't physically get to the item. Well, with all the mods that I have installed and all the different ways of getting up to roofs and places, I can get there pretty easily now. And it's only behind an expert lock. Do I get it before I join the Thieves Guild? Or do I leave it until later on in the playthrough? Because I know I'm definitely joining the Thieves Guild on this character.
How long is the timeout for asking for your MO2 load order file?
Oh. I might have disabled it because it wasn't working. I will send you an updated copy as soon as I can.
So we pre-stealing now.
Well, I could say that. Ow. Alright, you stupid.
XD.
Oh my god, I love that ability. Static Dome. It is genuinely so freaking good. Right. I think what we're gonna do. I might head to Solitude first. Well, I think I'm gonna head to Whiterun, then I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna go from there.
I really just stopped by from Jaja's server because I saw you were streaming Skyrim and I thought this joke would be funny. Have a good one. Your screens are good.
Oh, thanks, Squarex. Very kind. Yeah, it was nice to have people from other servers coming over. I need to ask Jojo whether it's okay if I put a link to my stream and that kind of stuff in the self-promotion. Because normally it's for like screenshots and that kind of stuff. Yep, okay, good. So basically, I'm
I don't
collecting
see
a whole
why
bunch
not
of
that you can't
artifacts.
advertise.
Yeah, I know, but some people find it kind of irritating, so I'm trying my best not to be a douche.
Must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Deliver letter to Ravenrock? Holy shit. It's only Ravenrock. It's only a hell of a
Fair.
long way away.
But we can't afford it.
It's a beast.
Aww. Alright, quickie question for you guys. Do you want me to do little challenges in this playthrough? Bearing in mind I am going to be playing a Nightblade. And if you're interested in this and you want to suggest a challenge, on my Discord there is, I think it's hashtag suggestions? Let me just check. Yeah. It's called suggestions. Please put in there Skyrim suggestion and then the challenge. Sorry, Skyrim challenge and then detail it in there. That's if you want to get me to do a challenge. I will thumbs up it if I'm going to do it. If I'm not going to do it, I will probably thumbs down it. Oh, would you look at that? It's all completely free to nick. Don't have to tell me twice. Oh, balls. Yes, hello, Ghosty. I know you're scary. Now shut up. Oh, oh. Oh boy. You're not carrying. You're carrying that sword. Screw you. I want that sword. Seven, that's the afterlife. Hell yes, love that thing. I've said this before, but that was said. This 3D model here was set up as a chest, technically. But for some dumbass reason, I have no idea why, since I removed better third person interaction or something like that, it's a third person mod, I can't remember the name of it, I haven't been able to pick up anything the outfit from the item. Which kind of sucks, honestly. Yep. Taking that and that.
Challenge. Beat Skyrim's main story a second time.
Come on, you lot, good challenges. Some of those actually hard.
Difficulty, very hard.
Boo. Oh, that's true, you can't actually redo it. Oh my god, imagine a New Game Plus mod for Skyrim. That would be insane. It just resets every quest and empties your bag of gear and money. Only things you can rely on is your shouts and your skills. Everything else you have to re-earn.
I'm not kidding, I only beat the main story once.
Wow. Time to go and get some abilities. I've got 2 hours to do it in. Yeah. Mine. And just look, I'm gonna do the cruelest thing ever. I'm gonna disenchant his slippers right in front of him. I didn't even notice.
Come to Dragon's Beach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Ooh. Whiterun, Riverwood, Carthwason, and Dawnstar. Well, that's useless. Hailstone, Ghostwalk, Muffle. I'm tempted to take Raise Wall as well, because it just gives you a few seconds of reprieve just to quickly chug a potion or two. Then when the wall comes back down, you can start fighting again.
You know, if you've got the appetite, you should join the Military College of Nuclear.
I think I'm gonna book it down to Falkreath, get the paraglider sorted out, and then we're gonna head off to probably Solitude, and then the Thieves Guild. Because I think that joining the Thieves Guild is a good idea for someone who is planning on doing Legacy of the Dragonborn. Because half the items that are in Legacy of the Dragonborn that are quests are stealable items. Sorry, they're items that you have to steal, basically. Here's my point. So having light fingers is relatively helpful.
What have you got for sale?
God damn it. I want those so badly. But they're 3,000 gold. Now I'm really tempted to get myself a mod that boosts people's money. Alright.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Fall Creek.
Climb and back. We'll be off.
Oh wow, I did have night vision on. Splat. Well, that wasn't very clever of you, was it, Frederick? Whoops, yeah, miss.
Cheese.
Cheese, you say? Intriguing. Oh my god, I need to set up a soundboard on my stream deck, just because it'd be funny. Half of them would be sheer Gorath, and the other half would be Golem. Oh yeah, that was kind of cool. There's a conditional idols mod by Sonderbane, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was Sonderbane. Where mortal characters will cross their arms in front of them and try their best to stay warm and use a shield to protect them from the rain, that kind of stuff. There's recently an update from it that basically patches out vampires from it for the coldness perspective. I gotta admit, that is really cool. It's just such a subtle little thing, but it makes sense because vampires are already cold resistant. I doubt they'd have much of a problem in the snow. Oh, where was it? I saw it for a second. There it is. I need to double check. God, is it 11 o'clock already? Sorry, no, it's not 11. It's 10. Wow. I saw 22 on my screen as well, and I was just like, 11. I was just like, No brain. It's 10 o'clock, not 11 o'clock. Oh, God. My mind's going completely doolally. Blacksmith at the place that we're going to now happens to sell ebony and daedric weaponry, but they're like really expensive, like good 1,000 or more gold a piece, which I think is more than enough balancing. Bearing in mind they're completely unenchanted, they're just basic versions of ebony and daedric. I'm gonna see if I can buy myself an ebony dagger. Oh, it's midnight. They're not here. Of course they're not here. Ugh. Brain no work. Do I stay until the next day? I guess I could do that. So yeah, for those interested, this is the Raven Castle mod. Really, really nice play at home mod. For your vampire kings and queens, of course. I just leave it in because I like it. It's a cool play at home. Uh-oh. What just happened?
We get it, you're into necrophilia.
Okay, that's a bit of a dark one, Danzo. Oh. And paraglider this.
Yes?
Where's the other one?
Vampires are undead, so yeah, necrophilia is the correct term.
I guess so. Okay, the actual Smith hasn't spawned.
Yes?
Because those are technically his apprentices, and they don't sell anything. Oh, here he is.
Yes?
What have you got for sale?
Never mind.
Look.
830. That's actually not bad. Why not? I'll take one. I said 1, not 10.
Until next time. Need
What have you
something?
got for sale?
Until next time.
It's sad that I know this but fail at math tests, lol.
Your brain is just wired differently, that's all. Okie dokie, where are we headed to next? I think I said Solitude. Yeah. There we go. Oh, this is bad. My brain's already... I'm already considering renaming this character. Oh, I'm bad at that. I keep coming up with an interesting idea. It works in my head, and then I'm just like... But that would work for this character. This character that I played in the past. Shut up, brain. Maybe we should have had alcohol tonight instead of Pepsi. You know what? Just as a matter of interest. Does that chest actually spawn here? Oh wow, I know that it spawns here, but I don't know whether it's going to. There's an item, or a magical item that spawns here that gives you a ton of money really quickly. But it doesn't look like it's spawned. I mean, I can't hear the telltale signs for it. That annoying vampirism thing that happens occasionally when you're really low on health. Oh, I don't actually know when it happens. I don't think it's... No, it's not health based. I can't remember why it happens. It basically starts draining you of health, and if you don't use like vampiric drain or something like that, you will die from it. Kinda sucks, but you know. Is what it is. Oh yeah, the LEDs are a bit weird, I forgot. Oh well, I'm not overly worried about those. Plus using Lodgen things like Dynalod and that kind of stuff, they take for fucking ever, and honestly, I'd rather not have to wait for it.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Solitude.
Climb and back, or beyond. First time solitude? Beautiful old city. The capital skyline.
I think I have an idea of something that I want to try. It'll be swapping characters again. I know. Swapping characters, blah blah blah. But I think that it'll work, and I think I don't need to worry about this. Right. Honestly, I think I'm just going to go back to not that one. That rear character was a test character for those interested. I often seem to have at least one test character left over in one of my saved files. Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna do it on Meryl because it works better. Well, partially because she's already more or less ready to join the Thieves Guild. And I have some ideas of what I want to try out with her.